I'm recording because I'm hearing coyotes. I hope it's picking it up. That is coyotes. At least one. It's coming more east than what I am right now. I'm going towards the golf course to see if it gets louder. As you can tell, it's getting louder. Still east of me. But the closer I get to the golf course, the louder it is. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. Stand here for a minute. And now it's stopped calling. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording until I hear it again. It's the golf course. I'm gonna zoom. Attempt to zoom. Can't see anything, can only hear. The coyotes have moved more east even. But there it is. Today's the 14th. And I'm hoping this is recording the sounds of them. So the coyotes are still active on the golf course. I'm going to stop recording. And I'll record later if I hear more other than what I'm hearing right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. The one that was far away is not the one that I just heard. One is very close. Damn it, I didn't bring the spotlight. I was just recording sounds. Please do it again, whoever you are. Wherever you are, do it again. It was responding to the one that's distant. Alright, I'm gonna stand here for a few minutes and see if it does it again. definitely responding to the one I've been hearing that was at a distance. Only this one was, God, within 50 feet. Easily. Alright, I'm gonna wait till the other one talks, because it was definitely replying to it. Started hearing the coyotes again the way I did before. I'm gonna go back where I was when I heard the one respond. That was close. I've got the flashlight with me, but I don't want to use it in case I scare it off. I want to get that close sound. I can still hear the ones in the background. But those are the further east ones. There was one that was really close. I want to see if it responds again. And my battery's going dead. What the heck? My Zoom must be on. Okay, I'm at the golf course fence. Battery, hang in there. Those are just dogs. You can hear the difference. Those are dogs across the golf course. Run out of battery. Alright, I got nothing to lose, I guess. If it's not going to respond, I'm going to head and turn on the spotlight. And see if anything moves. That bush right there, and there's one right there. That's how close. I don't know, can you even see the bushes I'm pointing at? That's how close that one coyote sounded like it was. You can still hear now that coyote in the distance. But somebody was very close replying to it. Okay, raccoons were just out. It's November 16th. Don't have the night vision camera, so I sent Kenny to go get it. It was on Quebec Court for the coyotes. Homeowner came to my house and told me the raccoons were just out. I hate going into dark places, but since we blocked off some of this, the way they're coming through is the other yard from the golf course. Make sure nothing's behind me. Alright, I don't see anything there. Let's see. Please don't come up on me. They walk down this wall here. They can squeeze through there. And they walk down this wall, and they used to get in right here till we blocked it. Now they're coming in over here because, as you can see, the fence is not anchored. Alright, I'm going to turn the video off until I see something so I conserve my battery. There is, you can see, truck, cart, something on the golf course right now. See if he can come up closer. Maybe I can get his attention. Good, he's coming up closer. But this may be the record if he comes to talk. Hello? Raccoons were just here.
Pardon me?
The raccoons were just here. The raccoons were just here.
On your side?
They came from the golf course. They come through right here. They used to come through here, but the homeowner patched this up a bit. So now, see where it's not anchored into the ground? They come up over there. But because they're so used to coming this way, they'll come and they'll walk this wall. But I just had a homeowner come over to my house and say they were right. They were out. They're out early tonight. They were out about 10 last night.
More than one? A family?
Yes. At least two, she said. But I've got video of 5 and 7 of them at a time. We caught 4 here ourselves. 2 on this property and 2 on the property next door.
How'd you catch them?
Cages, cat cages, and then used
really?
tuna as bait. One was really too big for the cage. It was really tight because it's not a raccoon cage, and it was a big raccoon. But once they come out, they kind of have the same patterns. And I'm telling you, those things, they can be really big, but they squeeze through the smallest of spaces.
Do they?
We had at least a 30-pound raccoon, and it squeezed. I don't know if you know what lattice work looks like, but it's like the diamond shape, only it's wood. It squeezed right through the lattice, and you'd never believe that something that big could fit through it. But I videoed it, so I know it did. We are trying to get the golf course to fix this fence because we've even got footage of coyotes.
Oh, they're here. I've only been here 3 nights and we've seen them.
Yeah,
Packs of them.
There's
5, 6 together.
packs.
Someone's talking about that for sure.
Do you see rabbits? Because I stopped seeing rabbits, and I thought maybe the coyotes got them.
There's a pumping station. I don't know if you see it during the day. Just a building by the.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
They went
But-
in there.
They went. You just saw them?
Yeah, they just came.
Oh, that's nice. That means they're behind me. He's only been here three nights, you said? And you've already seen a pack of coyotes?
Back at
But,
Coyotes,
the
and there's
raccoons
8 or
just
10
came.
rabbits over there by the.
Listen,
Huh?
give me the
Right
thing.
now.
Give me the flashlight.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. He saw a pack of coyotes. We've got them on video, and they're keeping the homeowners up because they're making these calls, and we actually
The big one.
they're big.
Yes.
We actually saw and heard what they did is they have a female coyote yelp like it's wounded, and then animals will come to the golf course trying to see, what it is, or maybe to eat it or whatever, and then all the males come out and attack it.
Really?
They're pretty smart. Raccoons and these coyotes are pretty smart. Aren't you afraid being by yourself with all these coyotes?
They're usually not aggressive. Not supposed to be.
Well, if they're hungry, to me, or if they're protecting babies, I don't know. I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then any animal will attack you then.
I know when the raccoons have babies the first of the year, so they shouldn't have any real young ones right now. But I don't know when the coyotes give
I
birth.
don't know if they. I just saw them.
You just saw them, so they're probably behind us right now. Were they in Roger's yard or hers?
They came to the Rogers house.
They came through this. See, now that this is blocked, they're going through this area right here. And, I don't know if you saw the news, but they had a whole segment about how safety and health issue from the raccoons, because they're not only carriers of rabies, but their poop has roundworm, and that could be deadly to humans.
Wow.
So they had a whole segment on the news about it, and we're like dealing with it and have been for months now, constantly. And this park's been here for years and years. And every so often in the summer you'll see a few, not very often. But now it's like all the time, before trash days, the day of trash day. Now our trash day is until what, Monday?
Yeah.
And they're out last night, they're out tonight. So I mean, now they're not even being predictable on the days that they're coming. Now they're just coming anytime. They're here in the park more than they're not. And we've had homeowners miss their day, miss work because they couldn't come out of their house because the raccoons were on the porch.
Ooh.
I mean, it's gotten scary, but I don't know. I think you're pretty friggin' brave to be out there when you know there's packs of coyotes out there.
I watch the Chicago news every day. Their lunchtime news on the channel we get out here, just to keep up with the sports.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah. And yesterday, Friday, some little kid, 3-year-old kid, thought was a dog, bite of its fruit bar or something. It was a coyote. Took out half its cheek.
Oh my
In
God.
the city of Chicago.
Oh my God.
I mean, I knew they've had deer run down the streets that just
Well,
got so disoriented.
somebody around here got bit by like 5 coyotes. I think it was that they were trying to protect their pet. The coyotes had gotten their pet and they were trying to save their pet, and it was a guy ended up getting bit by 5 of them. That made the news. Now I know the raccoons, I think the raccoons come from, they follow the wash. And the wash goes behind, the Target up here and the Kohl's. The wash goes from there. I don't know from there where it goes beyond that. But I know it comes from there. And they follow that. But where are the coyotes coming from? From the mountain or something?
Mountain. It's not that far away. And with all the construction that going on, they're just being chased out of their habitat.
And I think that's it, because
That's why they're so unpredictable.
we have never seen it like this ever before. And our park is over 30 years old. We have never been besieged by raccoons like this. We've never had coyotes like this. We even had a picture of a coyote on our security camera in front of our office. Now that was last summer. This summer we've gotten a bunch of them right here. They have actually come to the fence and tried to bite animals through the fencing. So we're a little worried about this fencing, because if it falls, then the coyotes are going to be able to get through easily.
Yeah, I'd be more worried about raccoons attacking me than a coyote.
Well, we definitely are worried about the raccoons because they're in numbers. I mean, I was filming and there were 5 that I saw, and if you see some, then there's probably some, like right now he saw them come this way, so there's probably some behind me, but they're hearing something, so they're not coming out. But when you see that many, and then I talked to someone at Mead's Hardware, and he said that they attack animals, and he said that they attacked this one cat, and it wasn't like what you think where they attack and they bit. There was just so many of them, they got on top and smothered it. They smothered the cat. And I saw them about to attack one of the cats here in the cul-de-sac, and I stopped them. But I didn't realize that's what they do, that I thought they bit and attacked. Because their teeth, I saw when it growled, was like this big. But apparently they smother. Did you see where they went? So they could still be behind me?
Well, good luck.
Thanks, you good luck. I'm dealing with raccoons, you're dealing with more coyotes, it seems like.
Hopefully they're afraid of all the noise.
I know we've shined our light on them. They don't seem to be afraid of the light.
No, they're used to it now. They're just part of the neighborhood.
And you know what? The coyotes have down, you guys, is when you're working or not. Because the other night we had them at 7:30, and they were out. And then at 8:30, you guys were working on the golf course. You couldn't see them. Then after you guys stopped working, they came back out again. And they've got perfect coloring for the tumbleweeds, too. They blend right in with these weeds here. Well, you have a good and a safe night.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to...
Here. I don't know where they went.
So, what do you think we should do? You don't think they've gone back to the golf course yet? How safe would you feel to be back here with the night cam, seeing if they come back here and catching it on tape? I would be right here because I think this is how they're getting through now. But see, they walk this wall. So, I mean, if you're sitting over on that step, this would...
You want me to do what?
Just for a few minutes to see if when they see me leave, if they come. Do you feel safe enough to do that? And you know what? After me seeing them with the lattice, see that lattice under there? She needs that boarded up because I know that they can fit, some of them can fit even through that small lattice.
These are big.
These are big?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not little ones. They're big.
Okay. So they're adult?
Yeah.
All right. What I'm going to do...
It seems like this doesn't...
I'm going to go so they see me go. I'm going to leave you with the flashlight, though. Will you need the flashlight with that, or do you think with that light being on, you're okay?
It does it when it's close. And when it's far away.
Now, if it starts getting blurry, I learned with this. When it starts getting blurry, hold it steady and let it automatically focus, because that's what it's doing, and that really screws your picture up sometimes. Okay, understand that they walk that wall, and they also come down from this sidewalk here. This is what they're used to doing. What we want to do is show that they're coming from and to the golf course. And you just heard him. He said he'd be more worried about raccoons than the coyotes. That's lovely. And he just acknowledged that he's only been here 3 days and he's seen packs of coyotes. Packs of them. All right. I'm going to head off and maybe they'll see me. Do you want to keep the light or do you want me to take the light? Your call.
Go ahead and take the light. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm going to go this way, and I don't know if they're watching or not, but if they see me... Well, they might be over there, though,
No, I
Nina.
already looked.
You came down this way? All right. Oh, God.
But if you're afraid, don't go out.
No, that's all right. I'm afraid all the time. I'm just dealing with it. You'll know by their eyes being so reflective. Okay, I'm on the other side. Don't see the reflective eyes. Let's hope he can catch him on camera. Don't think they're over there now because he saw him go this way. That tells me probably his house. The raccoons are out! Be careful, the raccoons are out.
Okay, thanks for the notice.
You're welcome. They go in this way too, and that's the golf course fence that way. It's the front of the yard that I was sitting near. I'm gonna turn off record till I see something. Okay, just double checking why my gate is open like that. Turning this off now.